You can make movies. An introduction. Dear friends, this is a seminar series making for Cinema Sangamam and Film Friendship production. Already I made a few chapters under this topic earlier. After a break, I am restarting it again, freshly, making total changes in the content and making. Because in this meantime, I had published my book, Cinema, the Art of Producers in Tamil, in the Kindle. The friends can read it, and it will be published as a book, hard copy, very soon. So, I don't want to repeat all the topics in that book here, just referring the points, and I want to tell in a different way. Some things that we find by the research of so many years, we have to tell again and again, repeat again and again, because our aim is to make some changes, big changes in the films and film industry and filmmaking. So we have to follow the style of repeating again and again in different ways. And here I'm going to tell all the chapters in English, in my own way, simple English. If you ask why, the answer is only one. I want to reach all my friends in all the states, speaking in Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, etc. So it's a common language, and I'm sure that I will try my best to simplify the language. The details about the simple English and speaking slowly, everything I told in the topic English Sangam. And the next question is, for whom this will be useful? For everyone who is in the film industry and searching for a chance, and everyone who are waiting for a success. Everyone waiting for chance and waiting for success. This will be useful for them. Everyone in the film industry and everyone who is coming to the film industry as a new persons, new faces. This will be useful for them also. And what are the things going to tell in this series of seminar? That can be separated in 5 parts, included in 5 parts: learning, writing, making, marketing, and continuing practice plus updating. These are the steps everyone has to follow in filmmaking and to survive and succeed in film industry. Learning. What is film? what are the films made in the past, what we understand from the past, what are the things we have to learn to make a filmmaking, and everything related to film and film industry. That is under the learning. Then writing. Writing means screenplay writing and all the things writing to make a film. Then making, creating. How to make a script or writing to a visual media film. How to coordinate the technologies, techniques, technicians, and the creators, artists together to make a film. Then marketing. Everything we make should be marketed. Ultimate aim is to gain money from the market. Even though sometimes we are not interested to make money, the money get from the marketing only will encourage the future projects. Even it is a small short film budget or a big budget, whatever it may be. Based on the investment, we must get the profit from the market. So how to get the money from the projects? That is under the marketing. Even once we succeeded in a project, to survive in the industry or make more successes or to be in the industry for a long time, we should practice continuously. We must understand the changes according to the time happened in the industry, and we must update ourselves, our knowledge and the style of making. These are the things in the 5 sections. All the things telling here is just theory. Everything is theory. It's a part of Cinema Sangam or cinema lessons. But along with this, we are planning to make films or help others to make films. That's under a new system, film friendship production. Start with the low budget films. The details will be dealt in the future chapters. Another question you can ask, what is going to tell in this? Already we know many things in the film industry and filmmaking. Everything or selected things basically needed for filmmaking should be learned again or go through again. So we have to refer what are the things we know, we understand. Then some facts we forget to know. Even our pioneers followed, but we forget to follow. Those things we have to understand. Then some facts, some truths we objected to understand, to know. Some facts we are rejecting always. Some new things even discovered or invented in the Hollywood or abroad, we will follow immediately. But some good things even followed in the Hollywood or in our nation in the past, we didn't follow it because we don't want to follow the good things. Those things we must understand. And what are the things we must know to make for the future projects? These are the things we have to tell. And one more thing to remind is these all topics, points will not be in chapters in a series or a regular line like that. First or 10 chapters for learning, then 10 chapters for writing, like that. Here the chapters are totally scattered. Actually, every chapter or video we are going to make is on the basis of the daily works related to the film friendship production works, low budget films or projects. On the basis of the experience or the things we have to tell related to the daily works, we will make chapters here. Really, it's a cinema diary. I am writing some facts in open diary in this site. It is a part of that, but as it is the thing related to cinema, I separated it as a cinema diary, but in the name of you can make movies. Parallel to these videos, you know I am making some videos in the online Sangamam site as English Sangamam, Talent Sangamam, and some other special videos also. And I am going to tell a story. Actually, I started a few stories in the beginning, but for the time being, I postponed all other stories and I am going to concentrate on only one story or one by one to tell in story telling. And along with that, I want to make at least a question, put forward a question in front of my friends every month. It may be related to films, literature, or society. I hope it will make some impacts. And everything coming as videos here. The selected things will be come as the text in our filmfriendship.com site. Parallel to these works as a hobby or an additional work, I am going to publish a few books of myself. Already in the break, I uploaded 10 books in the Kindle in Tamil and English. The print copies of these books will be published very soon. These parallel works or hobbies or these videos will be interrelated to the main work of cinema and useful for each other also. And when coming to the point, film friendship production, start with low budget films. We have to remind some things again. The persons, all my friends can join the new system as student producer, co-producer, or patrons. The details will be come separately. as assistants and technicians. Everyone can join. We are going to prefer the crew behind the camera to act in front of the camera, which means almost all the characters will be reserved for the technicians, artists, student producers, co-producers, patterns, etc. Only when need some separate artist, then only we will go for purely artist. We want to make fresh teams for each project. So I invite all my friends to join. The theory classes, as already told, everything will be in the videos, will be free for everyone. But in practical, the practical things, in the beginning, the first batch will be free. The next batches will be, we can think about it later. Everything in theory and practical, we are going to based on an alternative view or alternative way. We are doing everything from an alternate view on an alternative way. To using every good things from the past, aiming good targets for the future. And one more thing we have to remind is, here we are not going to tell lessons only. Actually, telling all these things, I am learning from you. I want to learn more and more from you. By telling these things, I think I could learn more. And I am going to tell reviews and making notes on films, favorite films, selected films, and some other things related to films and opinions. Everything useful for the Cinema Sangamam every weekend. All the opinions of friends also will be incorporated in the Cinema Sangamam. And every updates will be useful, will be used here. In total, the aim of this attempt is only one: to help everyone to make films. I am not to direct many films. I am not interested to direct many films, but I want to make many friends to write, direct, and produce, and of course to act. To make all my friends to act, at the same time to write, direct, and produce. Even though the films may be short films, documentaries, short feature films, or feature films. When telling all these things, you should not think that I am doing all this as a service, making a trust like that. Without selfishness, no social work can be done. That is my point. I believe in that God. I should be developed, and I should help others. That is my base. நானும் வளரணும், நல்லதும் பண்ணணும் in Tamil, like that. So some conditions will be applied for the practical aiming and works. So dear friends, I request all of you to join together. Come on, let us join together, learn together, and win together. mail your opinions or suggestions, whatever it may be, as videos or text, and send to onlinesangamam@gmail.com or filmfriendship@gmail.com. Otherwise, you can WhatsApp to me if it is very smart. They will be used for Cinema Sangamam every weekend in this site. So now let us start the chapters.